Alright boys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video here on the channel. Hope you're doing well. And today we got Chrischan. Now I'll keep it 100% honest with you. I'm not one of Chrischan's fans. I'm not somebody who knew about him prior to this knowledge even coming out. But what this man just did to his mother is simply appalling. And it's nothing to make light of. It's nothing to make a joke out of. There's just simply nothing funny to say. Now you might be asking what exactly inspired me to make a video like this. Well, basically, I was watching anime and my friend actually sent me this story, and so I'm reading through everything and I'm like, dude, this is some dark shit. I think it should go without saying that nobody should ever do this to their mother or should ever contemplate doing this to any type of family member to begin with or person in general, especially when that person's mentally handicapped like his mother was. Apparently Barb, Christian's mother, suffers from dementia, so she can't exactly, I guess, defend herself or really retaliate. And so apparently this confession came in the form of an audio call that Christian had where he actually admitted to doing this to his mother. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you haven't heard the news, then he basically sexually assaulted his mother. Chrischan, the creator of Sonichu, which is an amalgamation of Sonic and Pikachu, and the centerpiece of several online real-world drama-filled sagas, has newly leaked audio of them allegedly admitting to having sexual intercourse with their mother. With it only being a decade ago that both were arrested for trying to hit someone with a car, Christian's relationship with their mother, Barbara, hasn't been the most healthy over the years. However, as known to several members of the community that keep up with Christian's drama, Barbara has reportedly been diagnosed with dementia and isn't totally aware of their faculties. This fact is touched on in multiple ways by those who were reacting in the news on Twitter as word of the leaked audio trended today. So I remember hearing something about this a couple of hours ago when the YouTuber Boblax actually posted a video about it, and the stuff that he was going over in that video, if you haven't watched it, it was pretty insane, and it just kind of baffled me as to why somebody would even think of doing that. And from the way it's presented, it seems like it's been happening multiple times. I guess Christian isn't somebody who you would really consider sane, I guess. He's someone who believes that video games are actually real life, but just exist in a separate dimension. And apparently he's autistic himself, so I guess that's where a lot of the stuff, meaning his actions, are coming from. But then again, not every autistic person does this, so I don't know the exact disorder he has or the exact form of autism it is, because I do know there's multiple types of autism. Now, I won't be playing any of the audio recording here in this video, so you can look it up by yourself, so that might explain the shortness in the video. And I'll keep it honest with you, people making memes about this and making fun of it, I get why you would do that, but it's not the time or the place to kind of do that. It's really too soon, honestly. While many people were dismayed at the news and the legal implications that are a part of it, others took the opportunity to do what the expected response is to an LOL Cal creating drama, which is make memes about it. Common themes among such memes that were made on the topic have to do with Christian no longer being a forever alone incel, as many assumed or joked about in the past. Other memes and online discussions surrounding the subject was split between people who were flabbergasted that the news broke out into #1 trending on Twitter and people who were eagerly awaiting what the Twitter person who handles the social media trending descriptions would write about a problematic situation. So now that you guys know a little bit more about the situation at hand, I'm going to give you guys my final thoughts. And they're pretty similar to what I said in the beginning. This situation is honestly disgusting. It shouldn't be a thing at all. If someone with a disability, mental or not, decides to do this to their mother, of all people, of any people at all, should honestly just be put in jail or get help immediately. There's no reason at all that this should happen to a mother. And I know that people with autism and certain mental disabilities as a whole have a problem with social interactions and this stuff that you have to just kind of work around. And I could imagine that that's really hard. Now, I've never heard anywhere in my life, out of any stories of autism that I've ever heard, of someone doing something as gruesome as this. Personally, I know some people who were diagnosed with autism at a young age, and I honestly think that they'd be mortified to even hear something like this coming from another person with autism, because the people that I know, they wouldn't even think of doing something like this in a million years. And I'm quite sure that, autistic or not, you probably feel the same way. I'm not quite sure what would make Chrischan want to do this to his mother, but it's just really hard to hear, so I'm really not going to try to wrap my brain around it. I know people more knowledgeable about this situation have already tried, and I don't think an answer has really come out as to why. But with that being said, I'm going to bring the video to a close right here. If you are new to the channel by any chance, it's a shame that you had to be introduced under these circumstances, but if you want, feel free to check out my other content. You're sure to enjoy it. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Sub up, stay safe, and peace.